Tourists can now enter Japan, yes! And they are waiving RT-PCR tests and quarantine for travelers. Konnichiwa, Jeff Dinagan here. I make videos about teaching in Japan, living in Japan, eating in Japan. Now this is another piece of good news for everyone and I want to share it with you. Because as we all know, Japan indeed is one of the strictest country in terms of border measures since the corona pandemic started. First, no more PCR tests on arrival. Now starting June 1, Japan will now further ease restrictions to low-risk countries and they are waiving the RT-PCR tests and of course the quarantine. So this is actually a good move from the government. Oh, that's my aircon, guys. If you watch my previous videos, arriving travelers were indeed required to have PCR tests on arrival. I indeed experienced it when I came to Japan last week of January, I think, yeah. Right now, they will examine the COVID situation of your respective country, and this would be in 3 groups. Red, blue, and yellow. Oh, no. Red, yellow, and blue. So what's with these 3 groups? Passengers from the red group, the most infectious group, will be required to take viral tests upon arrival and isolate for 3 days in authorized quarantine facilities. They can self-quarantine at home if they have 3 vaccine doses, and they must still take the tests when they arrive. Those in the middle risk group will be obliged to take PCR testing and self-quarantine for 3 days at home. Both criteria are waived if they have had COVID-19 vaccination booster injections. Now this one is amazing, so brace yourselves. Now in the low-risk blue group, even though you don't have any booster shots or the 3rd vaccine shots, now you are totally fine. You'll be excluded from the tests and quarantine regulations. Amazing. So these are the countries for the yellow. So Andorra, alphabetical order, in alphabetical order. And we have blue here, Afghanistan, alphabetical again. And just look here. This is like the blue group. The yellow. So where's the red? There's the red. So red would be only Albania, Fiji, Pakistan, and Sierra Leone. I'll just put the link at the description box. Daily arrival cap. Currently we have 10,000 arrival limit and they are raising it to 20,000 starting June 2022. So this is another good news. Last February 3, it was from 500 to 5,000. Last March 14, from 5,000 they raised it to 7,000, and April 10 from 7,000 to 10,000. Starting June, which is actually just next week, this would be 20,000 already. So, could you travel to Japan already? As a tourist? Now, just a quick background. Last November 2021, Japan effectively barred new foreign nationals from entering the country. However, due to the country's infectious situation, it has now eased border restrictions just for this month, I think. So Japan doesn't open borders like this one. No, they gradually open like this way, like that, and if like it's kind of yabai or dangerous again, they put it this way, close again, and then they gradually open. So it's not like UK or US that they open it as a big chunk, like, oh, minasan, come to Japan. No, they don't do that. Now, who can enter Japan? Japan's reopening is being described as like a test tourism. Well, why do you call it test tourism? Now, this would be analyzed by the government. So this would be in very few package tours, and right now I don't know how to avail this one, but this is how it goes. This would be by package or by group, and you cannot individually come to Japan as a tourist or as an individual tourist. So this is quite different. Now after that, this package tours of tourism will be analyzed by the government, and they would say yes, open it gradually, or they say no, let's stay here for the tourism. Now don't ask me why. What do you need to enter Japan? Well, almost the same with the previous videos that I made. They would be requiring you a COVID-19 test certificate acquired within 72 hours of departure. Although you don't have on-arrival tests anymore if you're from the blue or the yellow group, but you know, they still require the pre-departure tests. You also need a signed copy of written pledge and a completed questionnaire administered digitally by the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare. So this is available in multiple languages, and I'll just link them down below. Now once in Japan, you would submit the required documents, the same thing, I've mentioned this one in the previous video, and download the required health monitoring app. They would require you the Google Maps, the COCOA, C-O-C-O-A, and the last one is forgot it. SOS app. So that's it. That's all. If you're getting value from this video, please do hit the like button and share this with your friends. And I'm hoping that your dreams to come to Japan will be a reality this 2022. Subscribe and smash that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos, especially the videos that I make for the travel borders to Japan. And I'll see you in the next video. Mata ne! Goodbye!